Hi guys, so nice to be with you today. I'm Heidi.
And I'm Amber.
Welcome to another Journey Now video. And today's video, we're gonna bring in some information about the full moon that we are expecting tomorrow, the full moon in April, and some of the things coming along with that we've already been feeling and will continue to feel as we move into this new energy shift, this wave that is coming in with that full moon. And it's almost like a continuation of the March energies and that cycle with the equinox. It's like a conduit of extension into this full moon is what they're trying to explain. So real quick, today's video, we're gonna have a little bit of a mesh up of information on the new moon, what that's looking like, and then as well as our topic of light-coded imprinting today is release of trauma. So this does fit in as well with this cycle of new moon. So let's take a look at that imprint first before we get started. So this is release of trauma, guys, release of trauma and return to true self. So just reflect back on that as you feel the need, as we're undergoing these emotional shifts within this new moon. Bring that up just to sort of help release those traumatic pieces and to integrate more of your true and authentic self, because they're saying that is what this full moon tomorrow is really taking that microscope and zeroing in on, is authentication of true self. And so we're going to find that we are being pulled into authenticity. And this is welcome. This is a welcome shift that we are all undergoing, even though they say it is going to feel again, once again, just like the March energies, turbulent. So we're going to feel that stirring of the pot, they say, because this is release of trauma, of the traumatized self, of the conflicted self, of the shadow self. And this is what that new moon is going to help really push us into, whether we like it or not. It really doesn't matter. It's happening regardless, guys. So that's the topic. The new moon. So what they want me to share, and they are activating light language already, because this is a very important download that's going to help us transition through this emotional uprising, because that's what we're getting, you guys, because it is connected as a conduit of extension of the March energies, which really had us feeling hot and bothered, because we are being shown and reflected all of the confliction and the shadow self. It's like holding a mirror up to the shadow self. That's what's really going on. And then of course we feel it. And not only do we feel it emotionally in the body, we feel it physically. That's where the symptoms come in. But also this is heavy now into this April moon as we're stepping into the weekend of Easter. They're saying what we're really going to notice that is different within this new moon of Libra is that we are going to be experiencing the reflections within our environments as well, and what this is going to look like and can look like. Again, it's different for everyone, but there's going to be a similarity that we're all experiencing with reflection of the shadow self, removal of traumas manifesting in our physical landscapes, being it people coming up for you that are reflecting into your experience of maybe you need to release these people, maybe you need to release emotional baggage tied to these people. These people have become catalysts for you, remember, in holding up that mirror of the shadow self. So it might be just an interaction or engagement that is necessary in the revival of these specific human encounters. That's what they call it. So whether they make you feel good, whether they make you feel bad, it is really just about allowing that interaction to come into your visual landscape so that we can again release and remove more baggage. That's what this new moon, this full moon, this whole cycle is really about, because until we can clear the cobwebs, they're just showing me a broom and we're sweeping all the cobwebs out of the corners of the closets. Until we can successfully continue to do this, we can't claim our rightful stepping into golden earth, new earth, 5D existence. And so this is really an accelerating point. So remember how wonderful that news is. They're saying this is an accelerated point of expansion for us all. So take it, embrace it. And when you're seeing these negative associations coming in, please just remember, even if they are uncomfortable and they're stirring up things that you really thought you were through with, you thought you've removed these things, and here they are once again. This is the accelerated point of this removal cycle, which is allowing expansion and access. They're saying accessibility of the conscious awareness and expansion into your divine authentic self. So they are getting quite aggressive here. I'm sorry, you guys, like that's not me. They just really want you to understand. They're saying that the best way to go about this during this time is to provide the least amount of resistance that you can. Whether, sorry, that was just wanting to throw out of me there. Whether you can take these interactions, these reflections, and these pieces and observe them, whether they be bad or good. Stay in the neutral line of observer. That is your role within this cycle, to just view and allow the transmutation and removal, and then you can work on the reintegration of those pieces. So I hope that helps you guys to understand really what you're feeling and what you're going through, because it really does seem like it's this never-ending cycle. And we're all sitting here thinking to ourselves, well, when is this going to end? Because it just goes and goes and goes and goes. And like they're just showing me this carpet roll unraveling with no end in sight. And it's like, can we please move out of that and into our bliss point, into our 0 points? Because it is so uncomfortable, guys. But I am telling you, we didn't come here to be comfortable. And in fact, all of us watching this, all of us light beings who are in alignment with our expansion of self, that is progressively putting us on that path into the golden age. Those are the ones of us who are there now. We specifically didn't come in on this journey saying, let this be easy. Let this be comfortable. No, of course not, because then it wouldn't be work, and work is what is necessary for this elevation of evolution. We never get huge leaps and bounds in evolutionary or historical timelining that doesn't require specific points of conflict and movement. So the best service that they can give for you as far as influence of suggestion is allow. Just allow. And the thing about allowing is you can literally feel the worst that you have thought you could ever feel, but you can allow it. And by allowing yourself to feel bad when you feel bad, you do not create friction and conflict, thus allowing that elevation from that conflicted and oppressive point of emotional stimulation. You do not allow that to linger longer than is necessary for that interaction, that acknowledgement to take place. So that is what they want us to tell you. They also want me to let you know that we, Journey Now, our collective entity, have been working on a brand new video that will be coming in May. They say May is the time for this, but hold on to your seats, guys, because it is going to be a gigantic video. There's so much energy, like my skin is just jumping off me right now. They want to give you guys a video in May about New Earth, 5D Earth, the Golden Globe. So we will look forward to that, and I thank you for that. It's like a little carrot dangling. It's saying, do this work, process this work, and here's your gift. So they always do like to give gifts, and who doesn't like to get these gifts? It's about knowing that it's a gift, even though there isn't, because now they're saying we're going to see uprisals as well coming in within this cycle of the monetary system, because we're trying right now to level that playing field. And so when they're saying they're giving you gifts, immediately there's that little flicker that wants to say that a gift has to be tangible. So again, we're still in that processing of understanding that not everything is tangible, and in fact, most things coming from inside you are not tangible. They are emotional, they are energetic, and then of course from these energetic states we become capable of manifestation, and then we can be given that beautiful gift of tangible expression. So I hope that that's going to help you guys sort of sift through the chaos that's really coming around now. Remember to find the joy in just faith and trust, because that's what's required. Faith and trust in the process. That's where you become responsible of allowing and accepting. And although there's going to be people out there who are going to find that harder than others, just knowing to allow and accept, and that is your only job during this cycling of energies as we shift. Knowing and allocating that specific job, because it's an easy one. Who doesn't want to just go out and say, well, actually, that's happening? Okay, I accept it. I mean, that's a really easy job. So that is the job that they have for you as we're going through this full moon. Thank you guys. Let us know any questions once again, and was this video helpful? And then of course we're also, before we end this communication, going to allow the light language activation that is relevant to this topic that was given within the visual imprint that Amber has done for us. And we're going to just simply allow her to bring in that light language to just smooth out this process, this playing out of energies, and just hopefully to make it easier, speedier, and better for you all. Thanks, guys.
And thanks, Heidi. You definitely said it all there. So I'm just going to simply do the transmission. So if you guys want to get comfortable, get relaxed, take some deep breaths with me, we'll get started on that activation for you. And here is that image as well, once more. Hura brash kira vara vara ura shiki hura ara 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 uvra. uvra akiti, I kalawara brashki, ara vashki, ara atara, ura, ndaveshka brashki, brashkira, ivrahara, ahara, uvra, obrahara, ira atura, brahara, pri, afaravatara, ura vashkira, ura nahara avara, nu, arabahara, ura akari, I katavaria, veshkia lawara, abra ara, ishka, ura antavri, unta ali iri, ivra, untura brashkira, ura watara naya kari, ikataria vratara tura ashki ti, ura hari ira utuvra, brahara, brari kishkara, ura vura wara ti, hara ura bara, ura katari, brashki, ambraratari, ura washkira, brashki, tuvra ari, unta ara, ura, ndavaratira. Thank you. Gratitude.
Thank you.
Always remember the gratitude.
Love and light, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.